Welcome back to Batkerm the Unknown. I'm your host, Batkerm, and today we have some Star Wars vintage figures that I have been dying to open up and review. Now, it's been a while since we've done some vintage figures, so let's check out and see what we got. Over here, we have Darth Vader from Rogue One. I'm excited to open that up. Right here, we have a newer Battle Droid. Disappointed with this corner right here. Come on, Hasbro, you can do better. And then over here, we have a reissue of Peasant Anakin. And then we have Queen Amidala, which a lot of people have been talking about. These two, this is VC32, VC84. The original releases of these have gotten quite pricey. So I guess Hasbro re-released these. They're main characters and they're easy releases with photoreal technology. So that's pretty cool. Over here, I've been dying to open up this Darth Vader. So I'm really excited to do that. And I haven't opened a Battle Droid since the original Phantom Menace. That's it. I was blanking. So I'm excited to open this up and see what we get. All right. So let's start with the Battle Droid. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start off with the Battle Droid. So this is what he looks like in the front. And then this is what he looks like on the back. VC78. Again, I was disappointed when I got this. It was bent. I believe this was Hasbro. So that's a little bit disappointing. And also, I've been having a run of bad luck with the bubbles for these guys. Now, he had a dent, but even the newer Black Series Phantom Menace figures, they've come and from the Best Buy exclusive, and they've had bubble damage as well. So I don't know if it's just they don't like the Battle Droids or what, but let's go ahead and open this guy up and see how he looks. All right, guys, so here he is out of the packaging, and I gotta say, he looks really good. The Battle Droids were some of my favorite figures. Oh, his head even crunches down to be folded down. The Battle Droids were some of my favorite figures just because they're troopers and troop builders from the Phantom Menace. But they were actually some of my favorites just because, again, you could army build with them. But let's see if he can go ahead and get into that pose for transport. And he gets pretty close. Okay, and I think his arms will come up as well. Hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty tiny. So you have an option back here. You can either have, dropped him. So you can either have an antenna go right there, if I can get it. That's a snug fit. So you can have an antenna go right there if you're going to be storming, if you're going to be on one of the ships. Or you can take that off and you can put the backpack, which I think is how I'm going to display this guy. If I can get it in there. Well, I guess his head's got to be up for that. So you put the backpack in and then... Can he crunch afterwards? No, so he can't really crunch with the backpack on. So just keep that in mind. He'll already have to be in deployed position to wear the backpack. But that's okay. I like him with the backpack anyway. I think that's how he was for the Battle Naboo. This is a little bit bent, but a little bit of heat should fix that, or just being out of the package. And when I got him out, his joints are a little bendy, and they're not very strong. So you want to be careful if you're posing him and how you're posing him. Let's see. He's having some problems standing. Okay, don't breathe. All right, so he's standing. So the Battle Droid also comes with... blaster. It looks like it might have... No, it's just all... Instead of black with some weathering, it's just like a gunmetal color. So that's kind of cool. Goes right in his hand. Oh, I cannot hold on to this guy for the life of me. All right, there he is. So he looks great holding that. It looks a little big for this droid. Do you guys think so as well? So he's got some movement at the head. His knees, very articulate. He doesn't have any swivels. The hip joint moves a little bit, but not a lot. He does have ankle movement. He doesn't have a pivot, but his legs do go apart, so he is able to stand pretty well. So he looks really good standing by himself as well. So if you want to army build with this guy, he's going to be a great one to have an army with. So I like this guy a lot. Highly recommend him. All right, so next up, staying with the theme of the Phantom Menace, let's check out Queen Amidala. So I believe this is Natalie Portman here. I know she had some other handmaids stand in for her. I believe Keira Knightley was one of the actresses that portrayed Queen Amidala, and I think, don't quote me on this, but I think they just got Keira Knightley to take over the role as Rey for the animated series coming up later on. Don't quote me on that, but I think she's taking over Rey Skywalker as the voice actress. But she looks really good. That face sculpt is amazing. So let's go ahead, open her up. And she is VC84. That's what she looks like on back. Mando is very, very difficult to come across. But I think we have all of these except for Captain Rex. But let's go ahead and open her up and see how she looks. So this figure is one that I would refer to as statuesque. Can't really do much or get into a lot of action poses, and the main reason is because of the sleeve. So it's really, really detailed. Like, if you can see that, it's really cool. But say you want her to have a blaster and shoot, right? She's got like a penguin flipper. So I mean, that's kind of disappointing. It looks like it's articulated. Okay, so she does bend at the elbow. But, I mean, if that was a weapon, you could, like, chop someone with that or something. But that's just a part of the dress, and it's hard plastic. So, I mean, the face sculpt. Look at the face sculpt. The face is incredible. That's Natalie Portman right there. And she's got some gold outline on the side of her face as well. The sculpt, the texturing is great. So she has feet under there. But I don't... Do they have knee joints? I don't know. But she's got... Yeah, I can't tell if there are knee joints in there or not. But even if there were, she stands. She does come with a blaster. Man, I can't hold anything today. So this is the regular Naboo blaster. I like the detail on it. It's got, is that a stripe of silver? No, that's just a shadow. So the trigger is silver, the top of it's silver, and it looks like a wooden handle. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's even got some engravings on the back, some detailing. That might be, yeah, it's pretty cool. So she does hold it, if you can get it into her hand. But I almost don't want to, because it's kind of pointless. Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, it gets into her hand fine. I thought that was going to be a lot harder. But she can't do anything with it unless she's holding it like that. So she's got it down by her side. Looks pretty cool. But if she goes to shoot, there's that flipper. So it's a little disappointing, but just having her and just having her be stoic and you know, in a corner somewhere or display, this is an excellent figure to have. And just the face sculpt alone, I think is worth this figure. So I didn't have it when it initially came out, but the face sculpt and the detail on this, phenomenal. But it's a statuesque figure. It's not meant for dynamic posing. All right, so we can't have Padme without having little Annie. So this is Anakin Skywalker in peasant disguise. Now, like I said earlier, I did miss out on this originally. I like the name pill right there, and it matches that. That looks pretty good. That's a good picture of Anakin or Hayden Christensen. Here's the back of it. It is VC32. And those are all the other figures in the new line. So, like I said, Rex is the only one that we're missing. We have a TIE fighter pilot, but... For me, the fighter pilots aren't anything special. But it looks like he comes with a lightsaber and a lightsaber hilt, and he's got like a poncho on. So let's go ahead and open him up and see what he looks like. All right, so here's Anakin Skywalker in peasant disguise. And he's got this poncho. I don't know how I feel about this poncho. It's like bunched up on the one side, which I guess is for a light... I don't know. Why is it bunched up like that? I don't know how I feel about this, guys. So, the sides of the Is it just me? This looks horrible. This looks horrible. Let's take this off. That doesn't look much better. I mean, the face sculpt is eh. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm sorry, guys. The articulation is really good. Yeah, the articulation is great. That poncho sucks. Like, even the material, it's not a nice material. It doesn't look good. Why is it bunched on one side? Is that how it is on the figure? Let's look and see. It looks like it's supposed to be even. Am I wrong in assuming that? And it looks like it should be frayed at the edges, and it's not. It's a clean cut. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. That's a weird. Why isn't it sewn up on one side and not the other? And then it's sewn down here, but not a. Guys, if I can get an explanation for this, just let me know. I might be missing it. But he does come with 2 lightsabers. One that's ignited that he can hold on to. And I do like how I think it was, Clone Wars when they started having a little bit more of a burst at the base, which is pretty cool. And I do like that a lot. And then he also comes with a hilt, which he's got a little peg hole here on the side. And it should just go right in, maybe. Okay, yeah, it just goes right in. So that's kind of hidden under his peasant disguise. So, guys, I'm disappointed with this figure. I was expecting more. Or is that... I mean, you buy him for the poncho, but the poncho looks like shit. Like, that looks horrible. Like, how are you going to get that to lay right for a display when it's sewn wrong? It doesn't... Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm disappointed with this. It just... Maybe if we spin it... It just looks like he's wearing a tablecloth. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, guys. Not a fan. Unless you're going to keep him in the box, skip on this one. I don't like this one. Box looks great. Keep him in the box. Don't open him up. This is not a... The poncho wrecks it. That's a shame. All right, let's go on to the next one. Now, the one that I've been dying to open this whole time, this is Darth Vader from Rogue One. Again, one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars. This is VC 178. So you can kind of see how old the other figures were that we opened up. I think it was like 32 was Anakin. But I know there's been a lot of dislike for this figure because it's not all cloth. It's some rubbery material here, and then I think he still does have a cloth cape. But I'm told they kind of mix it. Well, yeah, they mix it. So he's got some cloth back there. So let's go ahead. This is him on the front, and then these are all the figures. So they kind of changed some of these with the re-releases. We have 5s. We're going to open him up later on. I'm still waiting on my Hondo. Is anybody else? Is there Hondo on back order? And I'm waiting on my Captain Rex. So, guys, come on. But all right, that's Darth Vader on the front. That's Darth Vader on the back, VC 178. All right, love that scene too. People said they thought it should be brighter, but I actually like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and open him up and see how he looks. All right, guys, so here he is out of the packaging, and the cape is a good material. That's pretty good. I like the cape. Folds out well. Got some good movement in the head. Look at the head. Close up at the head. Suit looks good. So I think he looks good. So he's going to have some maneuverability issues with this rubberized cape and it not being cloth. But Darth Vader usually just walks down hallways, and he like does the hand motion. So I don't really have any issues with this. I think he looks good. And he comes with one accessory. It's his lightsaber. And he actually has a grip hand, like he's choking someone. So let's go ahead and put this lightsaber in his left hand. Let him choke someone. And try not to choke on your aspirations. Yeah, this is out of all the figures, this one's the best. He's even got like that red smokiness around the helmet goggles. Yeah, if you're gonna get one of the figures out of this line, get this one. This one makes up for Anakin and Queen Amidala. This one's where it's at. So if you get that that hallway pack that comes with a Rebel Trooper, get this Darth Vader. This is fantastic. How does he stand? Oh, he might be fighting me on this a little bit. His legs are a little splayed. There we go. Oh, thought I had it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's try it again. So I know we're on a cloth. All right, so there we go. There he is. Yeah, he looks menacing. If I saw this coming down the hallway, I'd be nervous. So yeah, Darth Vader is a definite buy. Definite buy. Love it. All right, guys. So here they are. Here's Darth Vader, Anakin, Padme, and the Battle Droid. And one thing I realized with the Battle Droid is he can't hold the gun with his other hand. There's no way to twist it and hold it underneath. So that's a little bit of a downer for the Battle Droid. I even think the first iteration could. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But Darth Vader definitely makes up for Anakin and Queen Amidala. All right, you were good too. You were good too. But yeah, if you're gonna get any figure out of this line, definitely get the Darth Vader. And of course, now he's not gonna cooperate. No, top heavy. But yeah, if you're gonna get any figure out of these four, go for the Darth Vader. Love the Darth Vader. Highly, highly recommended. All right, everybody. So what do you think? I know it's been a minute since we opened some vintage collection figures. So I was happy to get to it again. Anakin, what the hell? This figure sucks. I know Star Wars is known for their asymmetrical design, especially with troopers and everything, but with a freaking poncho, this side looks like it's supposed to on the packaging. This side doesn't look like anybody did anything to it. So I don't know if it's a factory defect or not, but if I want to display him, I want to display him with the poncho, not without it. And that's the only way I can do it, by taking the poncho off. So very disappointed in this figure. I'm going to recommend, if you pick this one up, keep it in the box. I know some other collectors have said that in the past, but I wanted to open him up and see what he looked like myself. Now I see why. Queen Amidala, fantastic figure. The face sculpt on this is Natalie Portman. That's a fantastic face sculpt. One of the best I've seen. But she is a statue piece in a diorama. She can't be put into any dynamic poses. If you move her arm, you're going to be slapped with a flipper fabric thing, because that's what it looks like. It looks like she's a penguin when she holds her arm out. She can hold the blaster down by her side, but that's all she's going to do. Other than that, though, the figure looks phenomenal. The Battle Droid, I love army builders. It's a great figure to army build. Kind of like the Rogue One Stormtrooper. Hasbro needs to be selling this guy constantly, and he should be a peg warmer, so that people can just go and buy these guys, because they're army builders, at least for a while. There should be like 3 of these in a case. But the downside to him is he can only hold the gun in one arm. The other arm can't come over. You can do that. I know he's a very thin build figure, so it's a little bit difficult to kind of put in like a swivel joint, especially on a figure like this. So I know why they did it, but it's still disappointing. I would have liked to kind of have that come over. But it's not. This figure is still fantastic. I love it. I'd recommend buying it. It's a great troop building figure, and he folds up, so that's pretty cool. And you can do him in a few different designs. So he can be folded up. He can have the backpack, or he can just have the regular antenna. I like him with the backpack because he still has, you know, kind of a hole in back otherwise. But if you're staring at him head on, you're never going to see that hole in the back anyway. So he's going to have the backpack on. I like him better with the backpack anyway. But the star of the show was by far Darth Vader. If you get that Blockade Runner playset, I think it's $50 with the Rebel Trooper. You need this Darth Vader. This Darth Vader has to go on that playset. He can be walking through there. He's got the lightsaber, and he's got the choking hand. So I like the hybrid of not all cloth and not all rubberized material for cloth. Having a cloth cape and some of the other stuff rubberized, it doesn't bother me. It's going to restrict his movement a little bit, but I'm okay with it because he looks phenomenal. But yeah, so what did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. Next, I want to give my recommendation, the comic book of the week, and then it's going to be Haha. So they are on issue 3 with issue 4 coming out. It is an anthology series. I thought it was going to be something like the Joker. It's not. It deals with clowns, but they're all very tragic stories, sad stories, and there's kind of like a very dark humor with this book. Not like the Joker, but it still has clowns. So if you're looking for something different from Image Comics, give Haha a shot. Very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, so anyway, also, since we have these figures, and we are having a giveaway for a Pokemon, with it being the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, figured we'd have a giveaway for Star Wars as well. So the first giveaway we're going to have for you action figure fans is a B1 Battle Droid. So what we're going to do is, once we hit 75 subscribers on our channel, we're going to be giving this guy away, okay? So once I hit 75 subscribers, we're going to have a video, a giveaway video. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to like this video, leave a comment on the video for this guy once we hit 75, and you're going to have to be a subscriber to be entered to win him. You'll be entered into a randomizer, and whoever gets this guy gets him. So if we're having a giveaway for Pokemon, I think we need to have a giveaway for Star Wars, since it's the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. So let me know in the comments down below what you liked out of this lot. Like I said, my favorite is Darth Vader, followed by the B1 Battle Droid. So if you want a chance to get your own B1 Battle Droid shipped in a clamshell case, I guess this is a figure shield case, I'm sorry. If you want your own B1 Battle Droid for free, who doesn't love free stuff, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and once we hit 75, we're going to have a giveaway with this guy. I'm Batkerm. I had a lot of fun with these guys. Wash your damn hands. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Support your local comic shop, and I'll see you in the next one. Batkerm out.